Krishna. Our vision is functional and valuable, but it is not necessarily factual. People often say seeing is believing. Say, if I show me God, show me the soul, then I'll believe in this stuff. However, do we really see things as they are? We have a vision that is functional. It is not necessarily factual. So, computer technology gives us an example to illustrate this. Now, on our computer desktop, there might be an icon. That icon indicates a file. Now, for our practical purposes, that icon, which may be in a particular location, in a particular folder or directory, that is what the file is for us. And we can, by clicking on it, open it. We can, by dragging it, move it somewhere else. We can copy it, paste it. After opening, we can edit it. We can do whatever we need to do with that file. But that location of that icon at the bottom of our computer, does it correlate in any way? Does it reflect accurately the actual way the file is in the physical structure of the computer? Actually, if you look at the hardware, we cannot pinpoint any location, here the file is. In fact, the file is not present as a file there at all. The file is present simply as electrical signals of patterns of 1 and 0 distributed over many units of memory. So now we don't need to, for our functioning of functioning with the computer, we don't need to know how the file actually is. We just need to know how to use it. So we have been given a vision that is functional, but it is not necessarily fully factual. That is, just as that applies to a computer, it applies to us also. Our vision is functional, and just so actually the icon has no, we could say practically the icon and the file are very different. There's some connection, and that connection makes it valuable, but it is by no means an exhaustive depiction of reality. So similarly, for us, when we function in this world, we have been given a particular vision. Now we are, just like somebody might be working on a computer, we are working with a machine. The machine is the body-mind complex. In the Bhagavad-gita in 18.61 it is said, Ishvara sarva bhutanam hriddeshe arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarva bhutani yantra rudhani mayaya. That we are all situated on this yantra, on this machine made of material nature. And who is in charge? We are seated on it, but it is actually Ishvara. It is the Supreme Lord who is in charge. Brahmayan, He is directing the wanderings of all of us. So He has set up the system by which we, while seated on this bodily machine, have functional knowledge. We don't have actual knowledge. For example, if I feel hungry, we need to know how to put food in our mouth, and we need to know which food is healthy for us, which food is unhealthy for us. But we don't need to know every single detail about how the body digests food. And through science, we may come to know some things. But when we come to the big, vast world, there is very little about it which we actually know. Science has expanded our knowledge of the world, and that expansion of knowledge has also revealed how much more there is to know and how little we actually know. So that's why to judgmentally reject the spiritual simply because we can't see it, to say that it doesn't exist just because we can't see it, is to accord absolute value to our vision. The Bhagavad-gita gives us the eyes of knowledge. It gives us philosophical understanding, and it gives us the practical process of yoga by which we can perceive the soul. Our higher spiritual cognition will awaken, and then we'll be able to realize the soul. Utkramantam sitam vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. So how the soul resides in the body, how the soul is dominated by the modes, how the soul leaves the body and goes to another body, all this the mudhas, the fools cannot see, but pashyanti jnana chakshushaha, those with the eyes of knowledge can see. So rather than saying that just because we can't see the soul doesn't exist, we can actually try to gain knowledge and expand our vision, by which our vision, which is currently functional, will not deprive us of the factual reality, the spiritual reality. Thank you. Hare Krishna.